Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas. Welcome to another Good Morning Haas. I'm going to talk about cavities in my face and how that will be drilled out today. What an odd way to end the year. But we're going to talk about that and a whole lot more on Good Morning Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling with Matt Haas leading the way.
Live from Philadelphia, waking you up. It's
Good Morning Haas. It is totally acceptable for you to do jazz hands during the waking you up lyric. Desert Bum Woodworking. Good morning, Matt and friends, and Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to you.
Yeah, boy.
Britta Aller. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. And the trading. Happy New Year's Eve. He's going to get New Year's before us. He's closer to the date line. Hi, Enda. How are you? Even though I'm never sure exactly where you are, you're still ahead of us on the dateline marker. I don't know what I'm saying. Hugh Demand. Happy New Year at Awesome Fun Things and Friends. We love it. Jaden says hello. Hello, Jaden. David W. Ryan. Is that Patty's Day, baby? Hi, Amy. Good morning, Matt. Stopping to wish you a Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Amy. Happy New Year to you as well. Look, you got the New Year's glasses on, even though they are shamrocks. I'm calling them New Year's glasses. Hey, I could do what I want on this show. Waking you up.
live from Philadelphia, waking you up. It's Good Morning Haas.
So I'm going to the dentist at Tooth Hurty. Actually, I'm going a little earlier than that. But, I do have a new dentist, and people have been raving about this dentist. They love this dentist, but they seem very aggressive on doing things. And my previous dentist didn't notice a cavity, and then they're like, oh, it's probably going to be ready, because these cavities, they start off slow, and then, they go crazy. They're like, when you come in at the end of the year, we're probably going to drill it. So they're going to take x-rays, and it's of high likelihood I'm going to have to get a cavity filled. They also wanted to do some gum surgery on me, some very painful, long recovery. I'm like, that's never going to happen. My teeth are fine. The gums are holding my teeth in just fine. I don't know what but so that kind of threw me off, but I don't know. One piece of life advice you should have is no matter where you're at in your life, if you're on hard times, you could be actual homeless, like whatever your circumstances, never abuse your teeth. That's my advice but why, Matt? Why should you never abuse your teeth, even if you've fallen on hard times? It's very expensive to correct problems. Very, very expensive and painful. And no, pulling, this is awkward to talk about. Sorry to bring down this whole show, but a lot of people will take pliers and just rip the tooth out of your mouth if they're having a problem with it. That you should never do, because you're leaving all the stuff behind. There's roots and other things. Teeth need to be surgically removed to be done properly to actually relieve pain. So some people rip their teeth out thinking that it's going to, I just want the pain to stop, and it doesn't stop, Anyway, that's what we got going on here. I went to dental school, and I hate going to see them. Wow. Amy, I had no idea. Amy, it's funny. I was talking about you the other day. Actually, I was talking about you yesterday. Were your ears ringing? Lab Tech Show tonight, baby. Tune into the Lab Tech Show on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern, end of your show. Do you remember when we were on our mastermind weekly meetings and I was complaining about the on-site, off-site? Actually, I didn't know about it. My complaint was I've been making videos for about 4 or 5 months and I haven't been seeing a lot of revenue. I was looking at my off-site screen, not knowing I had to flip it. And you, specifically, Amy, were telling me to take the drop-down menu and flip it to on-site. And my response was, at the time, I had thought I had 2 IDs. I didn't know about on-site and off-site, the way the interface worked. I mean, I knew about them as a concept, but I didn't know how the interface worked. And I thought that second ID was because I followed a YouTube tutorial on how to upload a book to Amazon, and then I would sell books on the platform. And I remember the on-site ID, I didn't know it was an on-site, like, came into exist. I thought that ID was related to that, and I didn't want to move it because you said change that to the on-site ID. And I said, no, that's just something I created to upload a book. And you're like, no, do it. And I think I even came back again and said no. And you're like, Matt, take that drop-down menu. It's like you were actually frustrated, rightfully so. And then I did it, and then I saw all the money that was in my account. It was just a funny interaction where I should have listened to the expert. Like, you were the expert, and you were trying to tell me, and I was unnecessarily fighting you on the good advice you were trying to give me. And now platinum, yeah. I've come a long way, and I learned a valuable life lesson. Like, when an expert, you, is trying to tell me something, what I learned is I need to listen. I did not listen. Anyway, as soon as I did that, I was like, oh, crazy. I love Amazon. Their interface is great. When you're a buyer and you're buying something, the whole UI is scrutinized. It's easy. You don't get lost. You intuitively know what to do. They have teams of experts meticulously testing every position, every color. Like, all of the human behavior scientists are on the buy process. But on the back end for the influencers, it's hot garbage. And I was confused. Good times, yeah. Well, I thanked you then, Amy. I'm going to re-thank you again. Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans and pointing me in the right direction. Who do we have here? It's Tall Boy.
Oh, boy.
Happy New Year. We up in here, he says. Had to close out the year with my man. Thank you, sir. I'm going to close out the year with some Lab Tech Show. He's going to recap some of the funnest articles. He's going to recap the funnest word of the day, and it's going to be an end-of-year look-back show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The Lab Tech Show on the YouTubes, 8 p.m. Eastern. Baby. Oh, I did have this banner. I don't always put my banners up. I don't know what I'm saying. Today is No Interruptions Day. Happy No Interruptions Day. And ironically, my day is going to be filled with interruptions. Got this health appointment for my teeth, and then I need to run a few errands for my father, and I'm just not going to be able to get anything done. Thankfully, I have the day off. I've been off since, when did my vacation start? The 15th. The last day of work was the 12th. Was it the 15th? Oh my God, I guess it was. No, maybe I worked through the 19th. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I've been off since the 22nd. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I have 14 days away from work, 10 working days. Well, less the holiday. And anyway, I don't know. It's Now the question is, should I show up to work on Friday the 2nd? That's the question. I was told to take off, but I technically didn't. That's a nice break. Yeah, sorry. It's the 22nd. It's 20. And frankly, I think office companies, like sit down behind a desk companies, it doesn't apply to every working sector, but they should just shut down the last 2 weeks because ain't nobody working. And you know what? It was the week before. The week of the 15th was one of the busiest weeks because everyone's trying to get in every meeting. They're trying to check off every list that they have and just get all the things done before the break. So it was a madhouse the week before. But, is what it is. Lab Tech Show coffee, baby. Tastes even better. Klondike, Sammy Superstar, and Tech Troublemaker, they're level 2 fun havers. I have a join button for the membership. That's what I'm talking about. The Venture Forward and Rich Vibes, they're level 3. That's the higher perk here. They get their names on screen. Colored. Gold. Now with sparkles.
Rich Vibes.
Who was that?
Rich Vibes.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Take off for the Great White North. Take off, says Tech Troublemaker. Hi, Mr. Roy. Oh, you know it. I would go back on the 5th. You know what? That's good advice, Britta. Tuesday the 5th. Monday the 5th. Monday the 5th, I'll go back. I need good business advice like this, Britta. Do you do consulting? I have cash. Let's make it happen. I need good consultants in my life. You know what? Britta? We're going to end the year. That's big board worthy. Yay. You made it to the big board in 2025. There's my man, One Crazy Dane. You're going on the big board just so I could read the text. Happy New Year, Matt Haas. I am on my way to have a test done to see if I've got my blood clot. Looks like it's back in my leg. Otherwise, next year it's my birthday. Did mention that tomorrow. It's my birthday. Did I mention that? You didn't mention it tomorrow because that's in the future. But you didn't mention it yesterday. Good luck on your test. Blood clots are one of the weirdest health issues to have. Not weird, but odd. Not odd. I don't know. What's the right word? The thing is, you feel fine. You're not sickly. You're not in pain, but there's something wrong, or there could be something wrong. I have one of the products. They're sleeves for your leg, and then they inflate in different sequences. It's supposed to help with blood clots. I'm thrilled I got that. Don't use it as much. Just take 2026 off. Now that is all right. You know what? That's big board worthy too. 2 people on the big board, Tech Troublemaker. I love it. The Good Morning Haas audience is just killing it. You're coming in hot for the last day of 2025, and I am here for it. Yeah. No aircraft. My understanding is if you have blood clot issues, you should not change the pressure. And when you're in an aircraft, you're like in a pressurized tin can. It's not good. And don't go scuba diving either. That would not be good. So avoid scuba diving and avoid air travel in commercial aircraft, and you should lessen your odds of trouble. Consult a doctor. I only pretend to be one on TV. Oh, my God. Coffee's hitting especially well today. I'm lots of pain. Oh, you are having pain in your leg. Oh, my, Tony. All right. Listen, it's not good. All right. I hope all that gets smoothed out, sir. I hope your appointment goes well. They figure that out because that's that's one of those things where, is it an annoyance or is it something very serious? And got to pinpoint that. You know what? While we're at it, let's get a Squircle entry going here. That's right. I did a Mario sound and Squircle. Type the word Squircle in the chat, and you could have an extra entry to win on Friday. SQUIRCLE. Squircle. Type it in the chat. You could win. What could you win? $2. Here they come. They're going in. Squircles are happening. Don't forget the Marios too. Because would you rather have one entry or two entries? Now I got to talk about something for a little bit before I close the show out. Oh, I don't know about you, but I've been staying up later and later, which means I've been waking up later and later, and I don't know. By Friday, I'm going to wake up an hour after the show starts. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got to run some errands. Last day of the year, need to go to my dad's insurance agent and do a couple other things for him. My father, he's not as young as he used to be. Needs a little bit of help. Happy to do it. All right, folks, I am going to leave it here. I love all of you. I will see you next year, which is tomorrow. I'm streaming New Year's Day. I'm streaming the day after. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. And most importantly, start your evening with bail money in your pocket. Cash. Greenback American dollars. Take a fistful because it will streamline the process when you get to the bail bondsman. Yeah, I don't know that. That's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. I don't know that from practical experience. All right, I gotta go. I better get out of here before I get in trouble. Love you all. Happy New Year. Peace.